Hello wrestling fans and welcome to Chippy Wrecker Pro Wrestling. We are live from Bakersfield, California for our very first episode tonight. We have a bunch of amazing matches as I am Philip Cup. I can't even talk right. Tonight we have Eddie Kingston versus Matt Hardy for the RWR World Title Tournament. We have a Fatal 4-Way match, Athena versus Shaz versus Rhea Ripley and Nia Rose for the FTW World Title Tournament. Ethan Page versus BennyBoom for the RWR World Title Tournament. And we also have another Fatal 4-Way cage match, Kris Statlander, Ruby Soho, Maxi Impaler, and Natalie Neidhart. This is going to be an amazing night. I hope you are ready.
The following match is a ladder match. First it comes out with the contract wins. From Santa Clara, California, one half of the Hart Brothers, Cryptic Biscuit, Dwayne Hart.
We are getting right into the action with our very first match of the night. We have a ladder match. We've already got competitors down in the ring. We have Dwayne Hart, who is a competitor that has been around wrestling, has been around everyone for a good while now. He is a hard-hitting competitor.
And his opponents
brother
already in the ring. Chichi, La Parka, and Kyle O'Reilly.
La Parka in there, Cheech, and Kyle O'Reilly. This is going to be one of those hard-hitting matches. It's going to be a Fatal 4-Way. This is for the Chippy Wrecker Title Tournament. All of our matches currently are for our championship titles, and we are in the process of working our way up to our first pay-per-view beginning in Baltimore, where we will have the culmination of all of these tournaments and crowning of all of our champions. And we have Dwayne hitting an immediate swinging sidewalk slam on La Parka. We've got a captured suplex for Kyle O'Reilly on Cheech. Dwayne's immediately going for the ladder. Tonight on Chippy Wrecker Pro Wrestling, this is the very first match. This is the first match in Chippy Wrecker Pro Wrestling history that is actually for the show, for everybody to see. We are in Bakersfield, California, and again, I am Philip Cup, and I hope you are all coming over here by me and my esteemed competitor, or my friends, I should say. Not competitors, I shouldn't say that. My announce buddies from Mexico. I have them sitting next to me. I am by myself for the English broadcast, but the Spanish broadcast, they're doing their thing, so I hope that they're having themselves a fantastic evening. They seem very excited about La Parka being a part of this fight. We got Dwayne, although having his way with La Parka, and Cheech just kind of comes in and decides that he's going to do his thing as well. We have La Parka actually kind of... Oh, we have Kyle O'Reilly just saved La Parka from a little bit more of a beatdown. Hopefully La Parka is able to get back up. We got a good suplex for Cheech off of Dwayne onto this hard concrete out here. We are currently in a pavilion. It's a small arena. I actually did not know the California area very well. I'm an East Coast guy. Oh, we got Cheech getting thrown into the barricade. Kyle O'Reilly just kind of chucking... I think that's Dwayne out of the ring because the Park is the one carrying Cheech around. Cheech is about to get thrown into the guardrail. Oh no, barricade! Oh! Simon Miller would not be very happy about that, I have to admit. Kyle O'Reilly down here in the bottom half taking out Dwayne. He's going to take knee buster onto the concrete. And another, this very same type of knee buster for La Parka over on the steps from Cheech. Cheech now going to the top rope. Nobody's even caring about the contract currently hanging above the ring. They're just trying to beat each other up. Cheech going airborne. Oh, and he kind of misses the kick, but lands on his feet. La Parka shakes it off. Cheech goes back through the ring. He's just kind of saying, to heck with it. I didn't mean to do that. He's going for the ladder now. La Parka with a springboard drop kick to the back. Cheech is laid out. La Parka over here doing his thing, dancing like the legend that he is. Goes out of the ring. Kyle O'Reilly just giving it out there to Dwayne. That ladder's just swinging around. Another knee buster from Kyle O'Reilly. Dwayne's not going to be able to climb that ladder if these knees are not working. La Parka slips out and gets a chop block. Cheech takes that knee out. Everyone's going for the knee game. Must be they can't climb the ladder if they can't go and get that contract. Cheech with a grapple. Good high heel kick to La Parka. He's kicking La Parka up. He's got that arm captured. Oh, and another quick kick. Throws it down. Is he going for the hammerlock? Oh, he's going for the arm snapper. Kyle O'Reilly just looking on because there's nothing he can do. He doesn't really want to do anything. It looks like he's just kind of holding up on it. We got Dwayne now getting back in the ring, finally deciding that he has had enough of what he had to endure as well. Getting a torture rack, swinging neck break. Parker now. Looks like he's going to get his arm snapped again by Cheech. And Dwayne now is looking on. Cheech says, no, you don't want any of this. And there's that knee to that back. Dwayne now goes for the collar and elbow. Scoops up. Cheech goes for that corner. He's going for the turnbuckle. Oh, and a knee breaker right from the power driver position. The Parker now has gotten Dwayne's grip into the turnbuckle. Dwayne goes out of the ring. He wants that ladder. They're just swinging. Oh, there goes the Parker. Oh, and he actually misses the dive onto Cheech. Cheech just gets up and walks away. He wants none of this. He's going to the other side. He's going for the other ladder that he knows isn't broken. Or he's just getting the breather. This time, Kyle O'Reilly now, he's got the ladder. Cheech now goes out. He is going for the ladder. Nope, another ladder. Collar and elbow on both of them. Irish whips on either side. Dwayne outside the ring. Parker into the turnbuckle. Cheech goes for the ladder. He's got the ladder. It looks like he's about to do something sick, but then Kyle O'Reilly just saved the Parker. He backdrops him onto the ladder. Couple of kicks. Parker's back out corner. Dwayne's back in the ring. He smacks Kyle O'Reilly. He hits the back of Cheech from the ladder. Oh, and that swinging suplex, that swinging capture suplex. The Parker goes up the ladder, but climbs back down. Cheech with a capture lariat knee. Out the ring he goes, take on the Parker back into the ring. He's playing some mind games with Dwayne. Up the ladder, Dwayne says no. The Parker comes in the ring, collar and elbow tie up. Dwayne goes, actually scoops him. Look at that, he's got a fisherman suplex. He's got that leg hook, he just gives him a hop. He's climbing the ladder. Dwayne has the Parker with the back foot. Cheech going for the contract. He's trying to get the contract. He's reaching for it. The Parker and Dwayne are fighting amongst themselves. Kyle O'Reilly's outside the ring. Cheech has got ample opportunity to go for the contract. Kyle O'Reilly's starting to climb the ladder. Goes up. Elbow. Another elbow. Cheech is off the ladder. Kyle O'Reilly reaches for the contract now. The Parker's doing his best to get him down. Couple of hits to the back. Kyle O'Reilly's got his hand on the contract. Parker hits him down. Parker's going up now. Parker going for the contract. He's reaching for it. He's got his hands on it. He's down. He goes into a captured power bomb from Dwayne. That ladder's down. The Parker's down. Kyle O'Reilly and Cheech are outside the ring. Dwayne's got the ladder. Goes to set it up. He's not exactly inside. Oh, and a spear from the Parker. Moonsault from Cheech. Everyone's going for that ladder. Another quick heel kick from Cheech. Kyle O'Reilly's up the ladder. He hits Cheech. Sets up the ladder. Going up the ladder. He has his hands on the contract. LaParca's trying to get him down. Cheech is now up on his feet as well. Climbing the ladder is Cheech. Goes for a hit. LaParca's actually got his hands on the ladder. He's pushing them both down. Cheech with the boot. He just knocked Kyle O'Reilly off the top of the ladder. LaParca there trying to hit him now. He's got his hands on the contract. Cheech is going for it. Trying to be quick. More hits from LaParca. LaParca's got his back and Cheech on the ground. LaParca. Kyle O'Reilly's back in the ring. Dwayne is still down outside the ring. LaParca is now pandering to the crowd while Cheech gets some kicks into Kyle O'Reilly, takes him out with the knee. LaParca's off the turnbuckle now, collar over the tie up. Cheech, Irish whip, into the ladder. Dwayne running up the ladder really quick. Oh, and LaParca goes for a springboard, gets Cheech, and also knocks Dwayne off the ladder in the process. LaParca's up on the turnbuckle. Kyle O'Reilly going for what looks like a modified figure four. LaParca wanting somebody to get up. Kyle O'Reilly's preparing. Dwayne's preparing. Everyone's looking at Cheech. Oh, and he gets a quick lariat to the back. Dwayne is pandering to the crowd. Kyle O'Reilly setting up the ladder. Everyone's just going after Cheech. What did Cheech do to deserve this? Another quick hit. More kicks. Dwayne with the grapple to the back. He gets him picked up. He's going to spin him for that suplex again while LaParca takes advantage of everybody being distracted and goes for the contract. More hits to the back of LaParca. Kyle O'Reilly with a quick capture suplex. Got the hammerlock suplex, I think is what he calls that. Dwayne's outside the ring. LaParca is still going for the contract. Nobody is paying any attention. They're fighting amongst themselves. Cheech with more quick forwards and knees at the face. LaParca still with his hands on the contract. He must be fighting with the class. Finally a hit to the back. Cheech pushing on the ladder. LaParca's down. Kyle O'Reilly and Cheech now the only one staying in the ring. A quick leapfrog from Kyle O'Reilly. Cheech goes Gets picked up. He's up against the ropes. Kyle O'Reilly, he's going to suplex him back. LaParca's in the ring, goes to the other side. He's going for that turnbuckle. A couple of ill-timed moments of taunting from LaParca while Kyle O'Reilly has his hands on the contract. Kyle O'Reilly is about to get it. LaParca is being too he's being too much to the crowd. Kyle O'Reilly just won it because they were not paying attention. LaParca was having too much time pandering to the crowd, and he just let that slip through his grasp because of that. Wow. This package pile driver from Dwayne that gets a spin out on LaParca could have been ended. Another quick spear here. Wow. I can't believe it. As you can see right here, you had Dwayne going after LaParca instead of going after Kyle O'Reilly. And they're both just angry with themselves because they know what they just did. They know that it just got...
Your ladder match winner,
Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly advances in the tournament. Wow. Just wow.
Punch up! No! What the fuck? It's like, I'm like, oh shit, we're right.
Check this out.
The following match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Announcing first, from Essex, England, representing both New Japan Pro Wrestling and the United Empire, Will Ospreay!
We are on to our next match. A Chippy record. No, I'm sorry. It's the World Title Tournament, I believe. Will Ospreay, Jono, Pirate Rob, Doc Gallows. This is going to be a battle. Will Ospreay is one of the premier wrestlers New Japan has. He is well known around the world as the high-flying assassin that he is. And in the later years of his career, and when I say later years, I mean the past couple of years, he has developed a more ground and pound style of wrestling where he actually is not nearly as much high-flying moves, but he does do the high-flying. It's just that he's become more equipped with his arsenal, being able to ground and pound as well.
Already in the ring, Pirate Rob, Jono, and Doc Gallows.
This will be a fatal four-way for the RWR title tournament. Currently, what we are doing, the first few matches, if you are familiar with what we were doing for the first 8 weeks of the RWR Chippy Record Pro Wrestling era, I should say, we are mostly doing tournaments until we get to that very first premium event that will be Battle in Baltimore, or beginning in Baltimore. We haven't exactly decided just yet. But basically, at that event, all of our champions will be crowned. And at that point, everything begins. Maybe we will call it Beginning in Baltimore because that actually makes sense. I am Philip Cup, by the way, and we are on to our second match here. And as you guys can have seen in the ring, I'm not even paying attention to the match in the ring as far as calling the action. We've got a trio of woe from Will Ospreay. We got Jono taking it to Doc Gallows, which you're actually surprised to see as small as Jono is compared to Gallows. Will Ospreay up on that turnbuckle. Looks like he's going for a quick row, and Pirate Rob is down. Now, I'm not sure if this is a Battle Royal style match or if this is an Eliminator style match or if this is a one fall style match. I don't know. When it comes down to it, our bookers for the first few weeks here are just kind of throwing these out here because we want to see who the best of the best is. We are keeping the wrestlers guessing, and they're keeping me guessing just as much. Gallows out of the ring, goes to the pin. It looks like it's a one fall. I'll admit I was not paying attention to our announcer there a little while ago. Longfellow, I was getting information. Sorry. Jono takes down Will Ospreay. Looks like he's going to take him over. He's going to hit him with that curb stomp style. We got Doc and Rob fighting outside the ring. Jono just took Will Ospreay down. He's going for the pin. 1, 2, And a kick out from Will Ospreay. Rob actually decides to turn around. You see me and my Spanish announce colleagues. Don't you break our table. Oh, thank you. Oh, and a nice little dragon whip from Will Ospreay onto Jono there. A few more stomps from Rob to Doc Gallows. We got Jono going onto the ring ropes and a nice drop kick from Will Ospreay. Do you see the height that he gets? This man, he can jump. We actually have a pin outside the ring, and it looks like this might be a false count anywhere. Will Ospreay taunting a little bit. Jono doesn't seem to like it. Quick collar double tie up. Quick kick to the midsection. Pulls him up. Is it going to be a power bomb? Power bomb outside the ring to Will Ospreay. Rob picks up Doc Gallows. A couple of kicks and a DDT to Gallows. Arm whip or arm snap for Will Ospreay. Gallows has now been picked back up by Rob. Rob just rolls back into the ring and he's taunting. Come on, Gallows, get back in the ring. Will Ospreay on the ground now. Oh, and he's got him up. The strength by Rob. Oh, and he hits him with the go to sleep and a quick pin. 1, 2. Oh, and he kicks out. Jono wasn't sure what to do there. And a kick to Jono, or kick from Jono to Pirate Rob. Pirate Rob gets thrown into the steps. Will Ospreay picks up Doc Gallows, goes for a quick kick and just throws him out of the way. He doesn't want to deal with him over there. Rob's walking around the ring. Jono's standing in the ring. Jono, the quick hit to Rob as he gets in. It looks like a dragon screw from Doc Gallows to Will Ospreay. Jono's up on the top rope. Pirate Rob just misses the double axe handle from Jono and a couple kicks. We have a sidewalk slam. Nope, backbreaker onto Will Ospreay and a big stretch from Doc Gallows. And we have a crossface on Jono in the ring. Gallows knows the urgency. He goes to stop it. Jono's getting out of it, so he's made sure he's safe. Now, I remind everybody that the first pinfall submission or even disqualification, which I'm not sure is going to happen, but whomever gets the first fall in this is the winner and will advance in the tournament. Oh, and we have a quick fade to black style move from Pirate Rob. Eek Black is not going to be happy about that right there. Jono working over the knee of Will Ospreay and a spear from Pirate Rob onto Doc Gallows. Jono's attention is diverted too. Oh, and he gets interrupted. Jono finally sees what's going on and comes back and goes to whip. Oh, and he gets a kick from Will Ospreay. Rob is saved by Will Ospreay. Double underhook. Oh, and he takes him down with that big swinging neck breaker. Rob's just going to let it happen? No, he's going to interrupt the pin before he even gets the one count. A big swinging suplex. Oh, and it's a stun dog millionaire. Doc Gallows gets up and starts stomping Rob. It looks like Will Ospreay and Gallows are kind of working together. I don't really think they've gone against each other at all in this match yet. Big flying axe handle to the back of Rob. He kind of shrugs that one off. Doc Gallows goes. We got an electric chair drop for both of them at the same time. Doc Gallows and Jono go for the pin at the same time. 1, 2. Jono gets a kick out from Will Ospreay. Doc Gallows gets a kick out from Rob because Rob kicked out before the referee can turn it around for his pin. Jono going for a reverse suplex. Doc Gallows going for that knee. The elbow. Gallows is just pandering to the crowd now. He knows he's got Rob. Will Ospreay is being pulled into the middle of the ring. Jono doesn't really see what's going on. Jono's just trying to add insult to injury. Rob with a quick pin. Rob gets the pin while Jono was going for the sharpshooter. Oh my goodness. Rob with the pin. He advances in the tournament. Jono will not be happy about that. He had and Will Ospreay where he wanted him.
Pirate Rob!
That will not go over well with them. The Empire is not going to be happy with Will Ospreay.
Did she just fold that?
The
Welcome back.
Match is scheduled for a one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Hailing from Washington, D.C., representing All Elite Wrestling, the native beast, Nyla Rose!
Longfellow always seems to talk right about the time I want to talk, but what we have now is the FTW title tournament. The FTW World title is the Femme to Them Wrestling World title. which is basically for anyone in our organization that does not identify as a male. Currently, we have coming into the ring Nyla Rose, the Native Beast. She will be going up against, if I remember correctly, Athena, Shaz, and Rhea Ripley. No, I'm sorry, it's Natalia Nyla.
Her opponents
No, it is Rhea
already in the ring. Shaz, Rhea Ripley, and Athena!
Thank you, Longfellow. This match is for the FTW title tournament. The winner of this match, just like the last match, the first pinfall submission will go on in the tournament. And Athena with a nice cartwheel knee to the back of Shaz. Over here we got Rhea Ripley kind of just dismantling Nyla, I should say. I apologize. The FTW title tournament has seen a lot of competitors come through and show their mettle. Rhea Ripley still showing her dominance over Nyla. Athena over here with Shaz. Rhea Ripley going to the top rope, middle rope, apologize, and a good splash. And Athena gets thrown into all that from Shaz. Calling a little tie up and an Irish whip from Shaz. And she's thrown over the rope. Here comes Athena out there to go after her. Nyla's elbow is being dismantled by Rhea. Another quick count. Oh, and a counter from Athena. We got a 1 count out of Nyla. She did not like being pinned. Athena and Shaz now are just kind of going back and forth outside the ring. And Rhea Ripley is going after Nyla Rose. Picks her up. Nyla with the leg sweep. Nyla calling her shot. Rhea doesn't like it. Athena with the holler. Oh, and a suplex. You got Shaz jumping in the ring. Rhea Ripley still going after Nyla, and Shaz has been taking advantage of Code Red onto Athena. A couple of quick kicks from both Nyla and Shaz to either competitor. Rhea now is getting her arm dismantled. Another Code Red onto Athena by Shaz. And a quick pin. 1, 2, and she is only going to get a 2 count. Nyla actually over here distracting Rhea Ripley, who did go after the pin there at one point. Oh, there we go. Shaz is now being thrown around. A good German suplex from Nyla. We got Athena now going after Nyla, saying, I don't need your help. Little Russian leg sweep there. Quick kicks from Shaz to Athena. Headlock takedown. And a good elbow to the back of the head. Rhea Ripley rolls into the ring. A good kick to her. She picks up a pump handle style for Shaz. And sit out pump handle slam. Quick kick. Only a 2 count for Rhea Ripley there. Quick hit to Athena. Collar and elbow. Rhea Ripley with some more hits to Athena. Nyla just kind of staying out of the ring right now. She's kind of staying out of the way. She's catching her breath. Gets back in the ring. Goes after Athena. Rhea Ripley and Nyla have the same idea, and a sidewalk slam from Nyla Rose onto Athena. And Rhea Ripley just taking down Shaz too. They're just kind of showing their dominance. Both of the strongest women in the ring. Athena's got her own strength, but I have seen some things from both Athena and Nyla. Speaking of, Athena has just thrown Nyla ring across the ring. Rhea Ripley does not like that she is in her way. We're looking at a quick double team. Double! What is that, flapjack? Is that what they call that? A flapjack? Flatliner? After the quick team up, they're kind of fighting amongst themselves now. Rhea and Nyla going back and forth. Rhea is against the ropes. Nyla's kind of going back and forth on what she wants to do. Goes and pulls her into the rope. She's choking her on that top rope. Athena's trying to get over there and stop it, but neither woman can be prevented from what she's got going on there. Nyla's got Rhea up. Shaz is going after Athena. Nyla's not sure what she wants, but Rhea's fighting out of it. She says, I'm not going around for this ride. Got a quick rope hang from Athena, who only gets a 1 count. Shaz now getting kicked out of, or having the pin kicked out of, and Rhea lands right on her as soon as she gets kicked out of. And Athena now going for a couple quick kicks to Nyla. Takes her down, goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Nyla Rose. The perseverance. I remind everybody that we will also be having our first episode of Chippy Wrecker's Shenanigans this Thursday night, which will be a lot of matches, which will be continuations of these tournaments as well. These next 4 weeks will just be continuations of all these tournaments because we are trying to crown our first champions, and we want to make sure that we are giving you all as much wrestling as you can handle. A DDT from onto Rhea Ripley from Shaz. She goes, rolls him over, kicks her in the back to add insult to injury with a nice moonsault. Athena with the drop kick to Nyla Rose with a pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, she almost gets a 3 count. Shaz with a DDT, the front face lock DDT. She pins Rhea Ripley while Athena's got Nyla. She quick kicks out, goes for a pin again. 1. Another quick kick out by Rhea. Oh, and a drop kick from Athena. And Nyla Rose likes what she saw there. Oh, and a spear from Rhea Ripley and a couple of knees to Shaz's back from Athena. Some elbows from Rhea onto Athena, taking out her next competitor. Elbow to the back. Takes her down on the ground, picks her up, chokehold, throws her across the ring. There's that strength we talk about while Shaz is getting up, pandering to the crowd like she just did something. Rhea Ripley doing the same thing, although she did do something. Athena, backflip out of the suplex, tilt-a-whirl DDT. Shaz over here trying to pander to the crowd. Once again, whips into the rope by Athena, goes back to Rhea Ripley. Shaz catches herself, goes and kicks Nyla Rose, He's taking a couple of hits to Nyla Rose. Another double choke throw by Rhea Ripley. Shaz has Nyla. Nyla fighting back. Leg drop from Rhea Ripley. Double choke throw by Nyla. Rhea Ripley calling her shot. Nyla taking out Shaz. And the lock. There's Rhea Ripley's hold. Shaz, can she hold out? Will she stop herself from tapping? Nyla can't stop. Nyla can't stop. Oh, and a rope break. Nyla pushes them over into the rope break. Athena just got saved by Nyla Rose inadvertently. Nyla Rose with the power bomb. Beast bomb by Nyla Rose. Will she get it? 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Rhea Ripley. Shaz coming in, picking the bones. Whips Nyla into the ropes. Athena's up. Going for the running bulldog by Shaz. There it is from Shaz. A couple kicks from Athena. More kicks from Shaz onto Nyla. Nyla quickly gets up. And a hit. Shaz is just pulling Rhea around the ring. Not sure what she's trying to do. She's going for the pin. The ref needs to get around. 1, 2, 3. And oh my goodness. Athena just won that one. She just stole that from Rhea Ripley while Shaz was taken out of Nyla Rose. Wow. I can't believe it. We got a couple of replays here. Here's that pump handle slam from Rhea Ripley, that sit out slam. That her original pin. That Athena kicks at, or gets in the way of. A couple more of those kicks from Athena. That's that moonsault, that wonderful shooting star press from. There's another angle of it there for both of them, and that drop kick from Athena. And there's that face lock DDT from earlier, but Athena gets the win and she advances in the tournament. Guys, stay tuned to these breaks. We're going into our next match. Ethan Page, BennyBoom.
So, here we go.
So to begin,
choose your color palette.
I chose pink because why not pink?
Just goes on really nicely.
I am going to be using polka dots.
and the single crochet stitch.
Then I peel away the paper.
You can add some gold leaf, gems, colored paper.
And we've added a little dingle-dangle.
It's a paint pour. A journal.
A crown pendant.
No matter what or why you make us more than yarn, paper, and canvas. You make us Michaels, made by you.
The following match is scheduled for a submission match with a 15-minute time limit. Announcing first, from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, representing All Elite Wrestling, All Ego, Ethan Page!
Welcome back, everybody. We are getting right into our next match. As the announcer said, we have ourselves a submission match between All Ego Ethan Page and his competitor BennyBoom. It's actually a quarterfinal match for the RWR World Title Tournament. These two don't know each other very well, but I know BennyBoom pretty well. A lot of these people do, in fact, know All Ego Ethan Page. He has been up and down, not only the indies, but he's been on the television sets between Impact Wrestling and the ROH as well. He's done quite a bit over his time. Karate Man, you are, remember here, with the harken back to this time in Impact Wrestling.
his opponent. From the Lacoudere, Wisconsin area, BennyBoom!
BennyBoom. I know him very well. We went to the same school to be trained in wrestling. Even though I didn't make it as an actual wrestler, as you can see, he made it into the ring. I did not. He is 1/3 of Bernie's boys, which is consisted of the Uncle Rich, Mr. Cheeks himself, David, some big cheeks, and of course, Ben over here staring down the crowd a little bit, kind of showing his focus. He told me, he was talking with me before the show, that he actually wants to bring this belt back to the people. The reservation that he's from, where he grew up, and everybody needs to know of this. He needs to know the LCO. He needs to know that the LCO needs to be a household name. So that's why he's out there trying to bring these matches. He's challenged Ethan Page to a submission match because Ethan Page is more of a ground and pound or karate type master. Kicks, holds. Ben wants to take the match to Ethan Page. He wants to show him just how much he can do as well. He's not one to lay down. As long as I've known Ben, he does not quit. This should be a good match. And we're ringing the bell. Good job, Walter. Thank you for still somehow managing to be there. I don't know how you are still employed. Ethan Page going for a military press to Benny. Drops him immediately behind him. Before I get too far into this match, I will say we are going to hear a word from one of our sponsors, the Coffee Joint. Cheers. That's good quality coffee found at Jimmy King's Coffee. You have to cough to feel it. We're getting back into this match now. Ethan Page is taking it to Benny. Kind of just letting everybody enjoy the sights and sounds of the match. And Ben and Ethan Page just going back and forth at each other. Ben over here throwing, picking up Ethan. He's going to go for a discus punch to the jaw. Couple kicks. Ethan Page catches the leg, gives him a dragon screw, takes him down to the ground. Back up. He's going to the crowd, making sure the crowd knows exactly who he is. Ben goes for a, what looks like it's going to be a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Ben with an elbow. Ben was telling me before the match, like I said, he wants to bring the title back to the LCO to show just how fierce a competitor you will find from the LCO. Not only does he want to do that, but he also wants to just be on a big stage and show everybody just what he can do. He's got a daughter at home, friends at home, a lot of people that just kind of look up to him. He's going to take this title home as much as he can, but Ethan Page is not going to make it easy with a gut wrench power bomb. Throws him down. Ethan Page climbing the turnbuckle. There's not much to go for the top rope, but here he's going in with a flying elbow drop. Ben straight to the sternum. Ben is in jeopardy. Picks him up. Deadlift Dominator from Ethan Page. Picking Ben up again. Going for a swinging ripcord. Fall away. Oh, what's going on here? Who's coming out? What? Why is his music playing? Is he calling his shot? I think he's calling his shot. But Ben's up. Ethan Page isn't paying attention. Ben with a quick kick. Pulls him in. Spinning Liger Bomb. Will Ben be able to take advantage? Oh, he's not even going for the pin. He can't go for a pin. It's a submission match. You can't see the face of Ethan Page, but he's got him pulled back. Walter is in his face, making sure that he's ready to fight his way through. He gets himself out of it. Comes back up. He's blocking a couple punches. Oh no! Ben goes and he uses Ethan Page. He uses his secondary finisher on him, his own ripcord, and he goes and he pulls on him again. The modified, what I'm going to call it a modified. I don't even know if it would be considered a camel clutch. I don't even know if that would be considered a camel clutch. It'd be a modified version of it. We'll call it the camel clutch then, because we can. Ben hasn't told me. I'll have to ask him after the match. I'm very curious what the point of their music playing was, unless it was just them trying to distract in a way to know who their next competitor is. It's just, I'm very curious. Ethan Page has been up on the ropes, a couple quick knees to the midsection, 3, 4, 5. Picks Ben back up and tosses him like nothing. Just a sack of potatoes getting tossed over the shoulder. Ethan Page back up to the top rope. He's going to be for a long jump, and that elbow drop straight to the middle of the ring. That was a well-executed elbow drop, and here we go. Ethan Page is going for his own version of modified camel clutch. Must be angry that Ben was trying to apply it to him, so now he's going to put it on Ben. Ben's trying very hard to fight his way out. Those fans in the front row, they look very concerned for him. Ethan Page gives up. Ben gets it, rolls himself out, goes for it. Oh, and Ethan Page again with another flatliner. Another quick kick kicks Ben over. He's going for that modified camel clutch. There's a rope break. Ethan Page doesn't seem to like that. He's going for a deadlift powerbomb. Oh, and he gets it. Rolls Ben back out. He's going for that modified camel clutch again. Gonna drag him into the middle of the rope a little bit. Couple kicks. Another deadlift dominator. Flips him over. Onto the mat. Right center of the mat. Ethan Page is calling a shot. Looks like he's going for another one of those ripcord. Here it is. Oh! Now let's see if he rolls him over, if he can get him with a submission. No, instead he's going to gloat. He's going to taunt to the crowd. I can't believe this. He's going up to the top rope now. A big splash from Ethan Page. He's got Ben dead to rights. I don't know why he's just adding insult to injury now. He rolls him up, picks him up off the ground. Big discus punch. He's now just adding insult to injury by using Ben's power punch. Picks him up one more time with a deadlift military press, it looks like. Walks him around the ring. Ethan Page just showing everybody that he is going to be the dominant one. He is not allowing Ben to bring that title. Oh, and Ben with a kick to the head. The crowd is behind him. Ethan Page is on the ground. Ben's going for it. He's got him. Oh, and the knee smash. And the elbow drop from Ben. A couple quick stomps. Now Ben going for his own deadlift military press. Look at the strength. And drops him, just like he did to Ben. Ben now looking at the crowd. Calling his shot. Ethan Page is up. Ben for his own ripcord. Oofta. Sometimes. Oh, here we go. He's got the modified. Walter, what are you looking at? That's Ethan Page's feet. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell he's going to tap if he taps out from back there. I don't think Ethan Page is going to tap. Walter's not even looking at that right spot. He just waved off the feet. Ben picks him up. Ethan Page slaps Ben across the face. The disrespect. A couple of quick punches. Ben with the back elbow. Throws him. Oh, I thought he was going to throw him in the turnbuckle, but instead he threw him just over in the direction of the turnbuckle. Another one of the rip cord flatliners. It must be the game of the submissions. Here we go. He's got him in that modified camel clutch. They're both just going back and forth. And there's the tap from Ben. Ben tapped Ethan Page with the win. Hard fought win. Ethan Page now is talking a little bit of trash down there. Oh my goodness. You can hear the crowd. The crowd is just, they're just upset. They wanted Ben to win. You got Ethan Page here with that deadlift dominator. Picking him up. Another angle at it here. That a couple of these ripcord flatliners that they both pulled off to one another, back and forth, back and forth.
The winner, Ethan Page!
Thank you all very much for watching this one. We're going to go to our commercial break. Stay tuned for the next match.
8 hours. What the hell? There's a 2-door.
Oh my god!
Wait. Perhaps on another side of room.
Yep.
Potentially there is one more who had points of Kingston.
Welcome back, everybody. We're on to our
The
next
following match is scheduled for a one fall with a 15-minute time limute. First, from Fairfax, Virginia, representing All Elite Wrestling, the professor of professional wrestling, Serena Deeb.
We have now our FTW World Title Tournament. It's the second round match. Serena Deeb is well traveled. She's been around the industry for some time. She was a former NWA Women's Champion. She's been a trainer. She's been a coach. She's currently signed to AEW and wrestles both for AEW as a trainer and coach there. She's done a lot of work with the independents as well. She's been around. She's well traveled. She's a former student of Dean Malenko, the man of 1,000 holds, which, as you can see on her robes, says she's a woman of 1,000 holds. Calls herself the Professor of Professional Wrestling, which I will admit, from what I have seen from her work in the ring, she's no slouch. And considering how long her opponent's been in the ring, she's no slouch either.
Her opponent from Tokyo, Japan, representing the WWE, Saray.
Saray has been around wrestling for about 12 years. She actually debuted in 2011 at the age of 15. Has been wrestled around Japan until about 2017, 2020, somewhere in there where she started wrestling internationally and she went to wrestle for WWE. And now she's actually back to wrestling in Japan after a stint in the WWE. So the announcer was actually gone. She's no longer representing WWE. But that's okay. We'll give him a little break. He's been doing well most of this time. Saray, she is a fierce competitor. She's got a mean streak in her, and she really needs and gets herself to where she's got to scrape the bottom of that barrel and really show everyone that she is not going to quit. She has a mean streak to her, so let's see if she can access that here. Because this is the second round match in the FTW title tournament. Walter is our presiding referee yet again. Serena Deeb coming out swinging. Immediately with a lariat to the back of the head, taking Saray down, and Serena calling to the crowd already. She's already just kind of telling everybody who she is, what she's doing, and what she's about. Oh, and she's going to swing. And again, to the crowd, telling everybody this is who she is. Another quick swing. Saray is really not able to get a lot going. A quick electric chair driver with the captured hands. Quick stops. A couple of quick hits to the back of the head for Saray. Serena Deeb is just taking it to her right now. Honestly, Serena wants this title. She wants to prove to the world that she is a champion. She is one of the fiercest competitors that you are probably ever going to find in professional wrestling, let alone anywhere type of wrestling, whether it's MMA, boxing, regular Olympic-style wrestling. She's going for a quick pin with the forearm, one, and a quick kick out for Saray. Only gets a 1 count. More of an emphatic. That was a statement more than it was anything. And knee to the face. Serena's got the legs captured. A quick kick to the midsection. Got her up one more time. Looks like she's going to knee her again. A couple of chops. Saray's fighting back. Oh, whips her into the ropes, and Serena Deeb goes crashing to the outside. Picks up. And Saray out there now just showing Serena Deeb that she will not be one to just lay down and take a beating. Going to show her exactly what she's doing. Kind of just was taking it to her, and then Serena Deeb decides that she is not going to have that, and she takes it out. And she says, nope, we're done. Ooh. She's dropped hard. This must be a false count anywhere match. Oh, and a count. Only gets the 2. Serena's now is yelling at Walter. That was kind of a slow count, Walter. Saray is just thrown into the guardrail. Falls over to the side now. She's over in front of the steps. Serena Deeb picking her up, and she's going for that DDT-style swing again. Oh, and oh. Gotta be very careful there. She might hit those steps, and Serena Deeb with a knee to Saray's hand. on that concrete. That padding out there is only an inch thick. That's not going to do much to save them from hurting themselves. Some punches, a couple chops. Saray's fighting back. You can hear the crowd getting behind her with that kick. Oh, and Serena Deeb with the kick to the head. Deeb is thrown to the other side over here, this ring area. Saray now pandering to the crowd, showing everybody that she's here. She's definitely hears them. Oh, and another back suplex on that concrete. That is unforgiving. You cannot train for concrete falls like that. Serena Deeb with a and a face plant pile driver. And she goes for the pin. Walter's out of position. Here he goes. 1, 2, 3. And Serena Deeb gets the win, advances in the tournament. Saray, we're going to have to make sure she's okay. We're going to have to get the doctors out here. Make sure that she's able to even walk out of the building. I want to make sure that she's okay. We're going to look at a couple things here. You got Serena Deeb with that pushing her foot just into the stomach of Saray. Look at the crowd just kind of trying to fight for them. They're trying to cheer Saray on. You can see the guy in the corner here. And this is that suplex that Saray took. Almost landed on her head. Another forearm to the face. Every one of those pins that Serena Deeb did had forearms to the face. I don't know if you guys noticed that. There's that face plant. Not really another angle, but just slower. We are about to move on to our next match. It looks like the next match in the group is going to be the Bunny versus Britt Baker. Another second round tournament match.
Your winner
of the
by
FTW
pinfall,
title. Stay tuned.
Serena Deeb.
We'll be moving to that next.
The following match is scheduled for a tables match with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, representing All Elite Wrestling, the Bunny!
Between what we have now is the Bunny, and I believe if we are looking at the bracket correctly, her opponent is going to be none other than Dr. Britt Baker. The second round tournament match. Every single one of these matches are going to be a tournament match, or whether it is the Chippy Record tournament, FTW tournament, RWR tournament, and eventually we're going to be having a tag team tournament as well. All of these matches will culminate in the very first pay-per-view beginning in Baltimore, which will be happening in a couple of weeks, which every single one of these tournament matches will end at that pay-per-view. The finals will be at that pay-per-view, plus a couple of other matches just to show you exactly what Revolution Ring is. We are trying to bring to you as far as the global wrestling. Right now makes sure that you and our ratings in front of our fans and our regular viewers here. After beginning in Baltimore, we will also be coming out with the name for this show. Right now we are just Chippy Record Pro Wrestling, but we will have our name for our weekly show after that.
Her opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, also representing All Elite Wrestling, Dr. Britt Baker!
You're probably going to need all that after the show. Before the match starts, I want to make sure that everyone hears yet another announcement from one of the amazing companies that support RWR and Chippy Record Pro, the Jimmy King Coffee Joint. Here we go. Nothing but great organic coffee at Jimmy King's Coffee Joint. Follow them everywhere social media is. That's right, everywhere social media is. They are everywhere. And a quick face breaker. Bunny coming up, swinging, showing Britt that she might need to be her own dentist here. A couple of quick kicks. Bunny is now going to use what looks like a move that Penta has made famous. Nope. Just an arm wringer with a knee to the back. A couple of quick kicks. I am pausing this so I can cough. Bunny's about to Irish whip into the ropes. Britt stops herself before she hits the ropes. Bunny then grabs her, gonna throw her into the turnbuckle this time. And what looks like a flatliner to the middle rope. Bunny now mounts Britt Baker. She is definitely showing exactly why she should be the women's champion, or as we should say, the FTW champion, considering the fact the way that we are doing things in Revolution World Ring. There is no such thing as a women's champion or a men's champion. There are just two different promotions that run. Revolution World Ring is the era where we have Chippy Record Pro Wrestling and then to Them Wrestling. Right now, Britt and Bunny are wrestling for Femme to Them Wrestling's World Championship. That's what this tournament is. Just like the guys earlier, they're wrestling for the Oregon Raw World Title Tournament. This is for the FTW World Title Tournament. And there's actually also a couple of matches that are going to be for the FTW Champion of the Wayfair. Couple of quick kicks. Britt Baker takes Bunny down. She actually is going to pick her up before she goes back into the ring. I'm not sure if, I think Britt was just kind of canceling the count, but I don't think there is a count. I believe this has turned into a tables match. Oop, we're hitting the microphone. I apologize. Trying to get it. Our referee, Walter, is typically the type where he'll allow the wrestlers to kind of get away with just about anything. But as time is going on, Walter is even changing the matches on the fly. Before the other day, I think we had a regular match, or maybe it was just a little bit ago we had a regular match, and then Walter changed it to a Falls Count Anywhere match. I'm beginning to wonder if this isn't just an actual tables match, but typically we don't have tables just sitting out there. Britt Baker taking Bunny down, just kind of showing her that even though she may have split time as a dentist to try to get that degree, she is still just as hard-hitting as a wrestler as she is. With fixing teeth, she can break them out. Bunny now with a quick back elbow. It's almost like a telegraph, that hit right there in Britt Baker's mouth. Bunny getting fired up. Quick stop. That table is just kind of getting in the way, but Britt's not letting it be a factor. She's going for a quick... I call it a side breaker, but that's a version of the back breaker. And now Britt pandering to the crowd, letting everybody know that she is DMD. That's right, she is the Doctor of Medicinal Dentistry. I'm pretty sure that's what that stands for. If it doesn't, I just fabricated that, and I'm actually pretty proud of myself for saying medicinal without screwing it up. And I said it twice. Being Phil a Cup sometimes is a great thing, I tell you guys. Britt over here is now pandering to the crowd. Bunny's getting in the ring. Britt goes for a collar and elbow tie-up. Another quick whip into the ropes. Bunny over the rope, and Britt goes for a haymaker elbow, but misses. This time, though, she captures her. She gets her with that drop kick, and again, Bunny is out of the ring. She has spent a good majority of this match outside of the ring. And they both have to a degree, but Bunny has not really been out there willingly. Oh, there's another pandering to the crowd from Bunny. Quick hip attack. Bunny needs to stop pandering to the crowd as much, because Britt is not the type of competitor that you want to take advantage of the crowd with, because Britt will be the type. She can come up from behind. She can hit you with just about anything, and as soon as she hits you into that lockjaw, you're done. Not only that, but she has a couple of moves in her arsenal that she's been pulling out as of late that most people are not used to seeing in her arsenal. She might be training with Adam Cole just right now. And a hit to the midsection. Toe kick from Bunny. They're really duking it out. Walter isn't out there trying to get them back in the ring, so I'm assuming this has become a tables match of some sort. Walter, at the very least, I know that I gave him some crap in prior shows and in previous matches that we had tonight, but I will give Walter credit for making sure we have a winner. We have not had any disqualifications, no ties, no countouts, nothing in that sense. Oh, and we got that curb kick. Oh, there's that stop for Britt. When I say she can hit that stuff out of nowhere, she really can. If she wanted to go for the lockjaw, she could, but obviously you can't put her through a lockjaw on a table. Actually, you probably could. Now that one thinks about it. I don't know if she would, though. She's trying to set that table up, and Bunny is slowly getting to her feet. Headlock takeover. She's going to lock her up. And cattle mutilation. That's not going to do her any good with that table in the ring. Like I said, I think this has become a tables match. Walter isn't even down there checking. I haven't even seen Walter here in a minute. I think he's just kind of letting them go, and whoever goes to the table first, he's going to ring the bell. Another collar and elbow tie up. Quick grip into the table. There, Britt is now sitting on the table. Bunny picks her up for a spinebuster through the table, and there it is. There's the winner. Spinebuster through the table for the Bunny. The Bunny advances. Britt Baker has now lost twice in this. Oh, and Bunny is going to celebrate. We are on to our next match. You guys enjoy those credits, and we'll be right not credits, commercials, and we'll be back.
Bunny!
Bunny showing everybody that she wants to be the women's champion, or the FTW champion. We'll be back after these messages. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody.
Match is scheduled for a one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Yonkers, New York, the Mad King, Kingston.
We are on to our next match for the RWR World Title Tournament. We have for this match Eddie Kingston versus Matt Hardy. This is going to be a hard-hitting match with Eddie Kingston being one of the premier strikers in all of wrestling. Not just RWR, ROH, AEW, New Japan, even Impact UK, but just in general. He is one of the hardest hitting people you are ever going to find in a wrestling match. Someone who genuinely enjoys fighting. Eddie Kingston. The Chikara World Champion. He just recently won the NJPW Never Open Weight Championship. I can't quite remember exactly which one it is. I'll have to look at make sure.
His opponent from Cameron, North Carolina, Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy is a decorated wrestler all across wrestling. He has done so many things between wrestling in WWF at a young age with his brother, who was at 16 at the time, making his debut back in 1993 on the episode of Raw. Matt Hardy also started up the wrestling promotion Omega, which stands for the Organization of Modern Extreme Grappling Arts, with his brother way back in the day. And they still run shows occasionally. But now Jeff and Matt are both kind of focusing on their career in AEW, trying to kind of give them both a little bit of a last final run, as they're both saying right now. So that honestly is something that we want to see. We'd love to see Matt become a world champion. It's been a while since he was a world champion. I think his last world championship run was in TNA, or I'm sorry, Impact Wrestling, I believe is what it's called now. Now I do want to make sure everybody knows that on this Thursday we will be debuting a brand new show called Chippy Wrecker Shenanigans, and on that debut show we are going to see matches between Eek-Black and Forrest for the RWR World Title Tournament. We're going to see Beck Smith versus Shaylin for the FTW World Title Tournament. We're also going to see Danny Dangerous and Paperboy for the RWR Title Tournament as well. Gabby and Dee will go face-to-face for the FTW Wayfair Championship. And we're also going to see Cam Porky versus Storm Dragon for the Chippy Wrecker Tournament. And there's going to be far more matches announced on that episode as well. So make sure you stay tuned this Thursday night for Chippy Wrecker Shenanigans right here, same place, same time. Just getting back into it with a quick moonsault from Eddie Kingston, who's going for a pin. Walter 1, well, just a 1 count from Matt Hardy. Wow, the tenacity that Matt is showing with that 1 count kick out. And Eddie now with a quick couple kicks. I'm really actually excited for Shenanigans. Shenanigans is another opportunity to show everybody all of the people that we have on these rosters between Chippy Record Pro and FTW. We have so many different wrestlers that we can bring you and show you different ways to tell a story. And I really hope that you enjoy Revolution Road Ring with that umbrella. And there's a quick knee to the face from Matt. Eddie Kingston's kind of just taking it to him here. He's really showing what I meant by one of the premier strikers. And he honestly knows exactly how to tear down a match when it comes down to getting your opponent on the mat. Show them the ground and pound style that was ingrained in Eddie Kingston while he was a child living in the Yonkers. Matt's trying to get something back, but every time Eddie just fights him up, quick collar and elbow. Eddie's got him up on his. Oh no! He just powerbombed him outside of the ring. That's an 8-foot drop out of the concrete. Matt Hardy could be dead. And Eddie Kingston showing absolutely no reserve for whether or not he is. He just picked him up and went right back to him. He picks him up and fireman carry. Matt gets off the shoulders, a couple quick kicks. We gotta watch out for our friends over there on the floor. I'm not down there, unfortunately. That's all of our different announcing partners. That's not going to be me down there, so I don't have to really worry about that. I'm way up behind the crowd. Actually, if you look behind Eddie there, I'm way up in the corner. I'm watching this from afar. Another quick kick to Matt's face, and Eddie's going for a pin. Walter's out of position. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. Matt really kind of does not want to let Eddie get this win. But it's been all Eddie this whole match. Eddie puts him up. Matt goes to fight off again. Eddie just pushes him back. Another collar and elbow, and then Eddie's going to send Matt into the turnbuckle. And a couple of quick kicks from it. Oh, and a good back heel kick from Eddie Kingston. And he's got him down the turnbuckle and some more kicks. It's almost like the old school Steve Austin stomping a mud hole, but now he's just got the heels dug into the chest of Matt Hardy and those knees. A little shake, rattle, and roll from Eddie, kind of going to another Eddie. Great Eddie. So there's a good dragon screw from Matt. Matt, a quick kick to the knees, slowly mounting a comeback, trying to get back into this. But Eddie, another quick kick to the punch to the gut. Got Matt over on the ropes now. What is he planning? Eddie Kingston is a devious person. He comes up with so many ways to bring harm to you just so he can win this match. Some knees to the face while he's trapped in those ropes. What's Eddie going to do? He's calling for it. Oh, and a good pump kick just takes Matt down to the ground. There goes Eddie out there now. And this is Eddie's. This is his area right here. This is honestly where Eddie Kingston flourishes. He is going to show you just how hard of a brawler he is when he's outside the ring. Doesn't need to be between the ropes or even have a bell sound to show people how ferocious of a competitor he is. And here he is right here. He's got him on the outside of the ring. He's not even utilizing it. He's still doing some of the same ground and pound tactics that he does in the ring. He's just showing people that he is Eddie Kingston and he is not going to let you think that he is not a good wrestler regardless of whether he's in or out. He's going to roll back into the ropes to end that count. I don't even think Walter was counting. I don't think Walter has been counting for the majority of these matches. Oh, Matt's fighting back. He kicks Eddie off. Now he's on the ground. Matt's up. And he gets thrown into the steps. And he goes in. I think just instinctually he's in there. Now it's just at this point he's gloating. He's just kind of thinking. He's trying to come up with what he wants to do. The look in his eye is deranged. A knee to Matt's midsection. Quite a few of them. Oh, he catches the leg. Kick to the thigh. Collar and elbow tie up. Oh, and he just throws him into the entryway. And Matt now goes back into the ring because he's done with Eddie Kingston's crowd. Now Matt's pandering to the crowd, showing everyone, come on, Eddie. Collar and elbow tie up. Whips him into the... Oh, the referee, Walter, was in the way. Matt may have just found his opening. He's on the ropes there. Whips him in. Misses a clothesline. Rebound from Matt. And a big lariat. Matt going outside. He's on the apron now. Calling for Eddie to get up. Eddie's up. Gets back in the ring because he realizes Eddie is up and he's not going to let him just hit him. The flying crossbody missed by Matt. Eddie goes for another quick collar and elbow. Whips Matt out of the ropes, goes for 2 elbows, misses one, gets the enziguri back though on the rebound. Matt's now on the ground. Eddie's calling for him to, come on, try me. Mounted strikes from Eddie Kingston. At this point, I'm just kind of keeping an eye on things. It's hard to see the action through the crowd there. Eddie's got Matt up on the fireman carry position. Oh, and he bashes him into the barricade. Eddie kind of gets Matt up on his feet, and then he rolls back in the ring like, come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. You talked up a big game. Come on, Matt. Rolls him back into the rope, or into the ring, right in the middle of that Chippy Record Pro logo. Oh, and Matt kind of fights back. He's getting fired up. Gets him in that head vice grip. That's really showing the control that he has. Matt Hardy at this point is just putting in control on the match. Matt's been in this game for a long time. Another rip out of the ring. These two are just being methodical with one another. They are not letting anyone tell them when and where they can compete and do their thing. Both of these men have been in wrestling for a long time. If you actually put the time that they have both been wrestling combined, it's almost 40. We got Eddie Kingston going for a pin. 1, 2. Oh, and he gets out of it. Matt with a quick kick out. I honestly don't know who's going to win this one. This is an equally... The crowd is yelling, we're not worthy. And at one point in time, I had heard that the lights went down there for a little bit and may have had just a technical issue. We got taken care of. Our technical prowess of our team. Oh, we're going for a twist of fate. Oh, and Matt Hardy with a twist of fate on to Eddie Kingston. He's going for a quick pin. And he gave... Oh my goodness, Eddie Kingston managed to kick out of the twist of fate. That can't bode well for Matt Hardy. He cannot appreciate that. An elbow drop. So vice grip. He throws him down to the mat. At this point, everybody, the best part about being a commentator on wrestling and seeing that, oh, what a big leg drop from Matt Hardy. Being that I'm a fan of wrestling, I get to enjoy this too. A quick, he's got him. This is it. He's got the win. Oh, and Eddie Kingston kicks out. Matt Hardy goes immediately back on the offensive. But being a wrestling fan, I get to just sit here and enjoy this just as much as you all do. Another back elbow. Listen to the crowd going for Matt. They're all behind Matt. He's got him up on the top. Eddie fights him off. Quick kick to the face. Eddie gets off the turnbuckle. Collar and elbow tie up. And oh, and that short arm lariat. This is it. Eddie Kingston's going on in the tournament. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at .99 by Matt Hardy. Eddie Kingston is sitting there arguing with Walter with the count. More quick kicks. Eddie is just controlling the wrist now. He's pulling that arm back. If he can't control his hands, can't control his arms, he can't get him in for the twist of fate, he's not going to be strong enough to hold it. More mounted punches. Eddie Kingston now is almost more incensed now that he's been hit with the twist of fate. And a quick, oh, and a diving enziguri with the left foot off the middle rope. Eddie Kingston now going right back at the legs, trying to take out every opportunity Matt has. Vertical base, arm strength, everything. He does not want Matt to be able to fight back into the turnbuckle. More quick knees to the midsection. I don't know why I said knees that way. He's on the ground. There's some face washes. Eddie Kingston's going for his classic running face boot to there. And he's down. Matt rolls back. Eddie Kingston's now calling for it. Oh, he goes for the pin. He almost, I thought he wasted too much time. He just got a 3 count on Matt Hardy after taunting with the, oh my goodness. I can't even I'm not even sure what just happened, but Eddie Kingston moves on in the tournament, and now Matt Hardy has now run out of luck. And a good little spear there. There's that twist of fate from Matt where we thought Matt turned it around with that leg drop too. And Eddie Kingston showed you just why that is not what happened. Matt loses, Eddie wins. Eddie's going on in the tournament. We are about to move on to our main event match, a fatal four-way between Ruby Soho, Natalya Neidhart, Max the Impaler, and Kris Statlander. Stay tuned. I hope to see you there for that. We are about to have
Kingston!
a main event for main events of many to come. Stay tuned. Enjoy these commercial breaks. Eddie Kingston has just moved on in the tournament. And again, I'm Philip.
To all those who say get a real job or make some real friends.
This is not for you. This is for the ones who can't hold back.
The ones who dream of being groundbreaking. And share every side of who they are.
The ones that play their own way, whether it's to an audience of 1 million or even just the one. Hey, Mum!
These are real communities with real impact and real potential.
We don't just create, we create greatness.
The following match is scheduled for one fall with no time limit. Inside of a steel cage.
Ooh. Again, this is Walter changing a few things. Apparently we have a steel cage match.
Introducing from Long Island, New York, Kris Statlander.
As I announced before the break, this is a main event fatal four-way between Ruby Soho, Natalya Neidhart, the non-binary nightmare, Max the Impaler, and our favorite alien here, Kris Statlander. This is a fatal four-way, what looks like now a Hell in a Cell for the FTW World title tournament. This match should be hard-hitting. This match should show the grit of everybody involved.
Her opponents already at the ringside: Ruby Soho, Natalya Neidhart, and Max the Impaler.
Max the Impaler coming in as a heavy favorite, being one of the premier wrestlers on the independent scene. Neidhart goes immediately for Statlander. Ruby Soho's going after Max. Max is the type of competitor that you do not want to anger. They are not someone that takes lightly to someone coming directly at them, but Ruby is not standing down. Natalya goes out of the ring. Kris is now being thrown across the ring, absolutely person handled by Max the Impaler. And now, again, that statement stands with a running power slam. Ruby's going after Natalya. The winner of this match will advance in the tournament for the FTW title. And again, I remind everybody that all of those matches, the finals of all of these tournaments, will be at beginning in Baltimore, which will be our pay-per-view at the end of the month. We got Ruby over here with what looks like a half Boston Crab on Natalya, and again, Kris Statlander getting thrown by Max. Max decides to turn around and go after Ruby now, and then Natalya fights off and says, "Nope, I was fighting." And now there's a quick step from Natalya. Ruby is just kind of not sure what she wants to do. She's going after Natalya, but and there's a quick flatliner from Ruby Soho. Natalya fights her off. Before we leave again tonight in this main event match, I must let everybody know who one of our main sponsors are in this wonderful world of professional wrestling. Jimmy King's Coffee Joint. And here is a word from that sponsor. Jimmy King's Coffee Joint. You can find them on Etsy, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, literally just about anywhere. Find them online, even YouTube. In fact, you're watching the Jimmy King YouTube channel right now. Check out the coffee joint for all of your coffee needs. Obviously, he can't really sell coffee, but he can at least make you laugh about being a coffee user. Military press from Max the Impaler. Kris Statlander has been thrown down. Got Ruby with Natalya. Oh, and actually Kris is fighting back from Max. That was a back body drop for the ages. Kris Statlander has deceptively strong legs. I will point that out right now. Everybody does not even give her close to credit. We have a pinfall. Oh, and Ruby gets out of it. Max wasn't paying attention. Too busy gloating and going for the crowd reaction with Kris. Ruby there just with a running flatliner to Natalya. Ruby could win this. She could really steal this one if Max isn't paying attention. Max needs to pay attention to what's going on because they are going to lose this match if they keep gloating. Max rolls out of the ring. Kris goes after Ruby. Big sidewalk slam. Is Natalya okay? Oh, she's moving. Okay, we're good. Ruby gets thrown. Kris now goes after Natalya. Oh. Natalya says no. This is not happening. Arm wringer, flips her over. Quick kick to the face. Natalya Neidhart is the daughter of Jim the Anvil Neidhart of the Great Hart Dynasty. She's got, I'm not entirely too sure what one would call that, Natalya. We'll have to ask her after the match and find out what they're calling this, but it looks like a submission hold, and Kris is not doing very well. Max the Impaler with a big senton, and that misses with Natalya seeing what's going on. Max picks up Natalya. Military press drop again. And there goes the throw for Statlander. Ruby comes in to try to hit Max off their game. And a disaster kick. No future from Ruby Soho. Can this be it? This is it. Ruby's going to get the win. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Max. Ruby goes to the ropes. She's in that turnbuckle. She knows what she's trying to tell everybody. She's going to that top rope. Max is flipped over. Oh, and a big senton drop from Ruby. Here comes Natalya now. Natalya not even sure what's going on, going after Ruby. Ruby whips Natalya into the turnbuckle. Both Kris and Max are crashed outside the ring. Could this be these women's opportunity to continue on in this tournament? Natalya now with an elbow. Ruby drops another quick kick. Oh, and there we're going to call that the corner powerbomb. I'm sure there's an actual name for it, but I can't remember what it is. Natalya goes for a pin, but then decides not to and goes for the pin again. Walter's not even paying attention to the actual pinfall. I don't think he got a 1 count there. Kris picks Natalya up. Oh, big German suplex. Ruby gets back up on her feet. Club to the back. Whip to the turnbuckle for Kris Statlander. Ruby now just gets Kris on the ground. Goes for the stop. Kris says no. Max is finally getting back to their feet. Max now grabs Kris from behind. Big electric chair drop for Kris Statlander. Max the Impaler going after Ruby Soho. Ruby with the whip into the ropes. Max manages to stop themselves before they hit Statlander. And they get thrown out of the ropes the other direction instead. Ruby goes out to meet both Natalya and Max. Natalya gets back in the ring. Decides against going after Statlander, allowing Statlander some more time. Max gets thrown into the ring. Ruby and Natalya kind of devising a plan. It kind of looks like they're working together. They didn't go after each other there. Max gets taken down with a double leg. Oh, and I guess Ruby took exception to Natalya trying to steal a submission victory there. And a no future for Natalya. Max gets on their feet. Ruby's going for the pin. Max is just kind of hanging out there. What's going on? Ruby steals the victory while Kris is climbing up. Max just stood there while Walter counted the pin. I'm very curious what is going on there. I'm wondering if there isn't some type of agreement. Maybe, I don't know what happened. She advances on. And I'm not sure if Max knew what was going on there. Ruby advances on in the tournament.
Your cage match victor,
I'm not sure what happened, but that is all for our show tonight, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Come in with us on Shenanigans on Thursday, and stay tuned for next week where we will have more matches, more tournament,